Hey there, growth-minded business builders. Dr. Amanda Barrientos here, founder of ABI Coaching. Do you want to be a habits master who starts out your day successfully so you can be productive all day long? I know I do, and all the people I work with want that too. So I'm going to give you one tip today that helps you move in that direction. And it is a simple one that I notice a lot of people have resistance to, but when they implement it, they're like, yes, why didn't I do this years ago? And this habit is journaling in the morning. So I don't know about you, but I have a block schedule where I get up in the morning and I have a very structured framework for how I start my day. And the reason I do this is because there are so many ways to easily get distracted and lose your focus and start the day out on the wrong footing. So if you implement very specific strategic morning rituals, you can have so much more productivity and flow throughout your day. So journaling is what I want you to start to implement. And this will be a business journal. I do this 5 days a week, every morning, and it includes these following things. So I start with a paragraph about the day before. So I kind of do a day in review. And I go, okay, what worked yesterday? What didn't work yesterday? What do I need to improve on? Where were my blocks? And what did I either procrastinate or overlook? And that helps me know where either I'm afraid and I need to take bold action, or it lets me know the things that I'm doing in my business that actually aren't aligned with my congruent values. So let's say that I need to that I've written down for weeks in my journal to create a webinar, but I haven't done it. Maybe I'm either scared to take action in that area, or it's that it's actually not something that I'm interested in pursuing. So it helps me raise clarity. If I write about this every day and I start tracking in my journal, I can see the patterns and I can go, okay, what kind of adjustments do I need to make there? So that's one benefit of journaling. So start with a paragraph, do some review, ask yourself questions. The simplest way to start is just go, what worked, what didn't? And you can write about that. Then I always include an affirmations and gratitude section. So some days I'm on fire and I need less affirmations and I might do all gratitude. I might be thankful for my clients, my brain, my family, my kids, my money, my house, my life, my health, anything. The sky's the limit. The more grateful you are, the more that you attract goodness and abundance your way. So it's an awesome practice. Affirmation-wise, there's a million great affirmations. If you don't know any, follow me on Instagram, ABI Coaching. If you do hashtag ABI Coaching, you'll find amazing affirmations that you can use, money, business, all those kinds of things that will help you in your journal be successful. Affirmations are really powerful because a lot of people think like, oh, I don't need to do affirmations. They're kind of woo-woo nonsense. But the interesting thing is that many of us are programmed to have negative inner critic talk all day long, but we're so conditioned and normalized to doing it. It's a habitual process that we don't even notice we're doing it. And so once you become conscious of that you are doing it, you need to switch your brain and train it to tell yourself positive things. This isn't about always being positive. It's about being conscious of your self-talk. Setting your mindset towards success and being your greatest inner cheerleader will help you develop personal power and have a more thriving day. So affirmations and gratitude, a paragraph about what's working and what's not working, and then think about what you need to do for that day. I always do a weekly list first, and every day I look at what I have, what's on my list for that day. So appointments and anything else that I have project-wise, I write that down and I start to think, okay, how do I want this to be fulfilled? Who do I want to show up as? Where am I scared? And what do I need to focus on to overcome that fear? As business builders and entrepreneurs, all kinds of stuff comes up for us, and we tend to either procrastinate out of fear or avoid. And so your journal can help you bring consciousness and clarity to those blocks. Then every week on Friday or the following Monday, look back at the week that you wrote in your journal. These could literally be one-page entries. It doesn't have to be this habit where you're like, I need to do this for 30 minutes a day and it's such a big ordeal and I'm not going to do it. Start with 3 minutes of journaling if that's what you need to do. Just start the process, 3 minutes of journaling. Then on Monday, read through the themes of your journal, and you'll start to notice patterns, which helps you track what you're good at doing, where you're blocked, what you need to work on, projects that you aren't making of primary importance, where you're like, ooh, I've been procrastinating this. Why? Start to ask yourself questions about yourself. Become your greatest detective, because if you want to create a thriving business, you've got to be conscious and clear about who you are, how you show up, and what kind of skills you need to develop to improve. This is what the journal offers for you. So that's my tip for you today. All right, I'll see you next week, and I'm going to sign off with my coaching motto: get inspired to do whatever it takes to transform into the most empowered version of yourself so you can lead a thriving life and business.